Now, keep in mind, this is a little disclaimer. Pete is getting into Metal Gear now. Pete has not been into Metal Gear before. Obviously, he's heard about the games. He's heard about the series. He was able to go to the event today, and he was actually lucky enough to play it. So Delta, when it comes out, is going to be his first real, actual experience with Metal Gear. So we're getting his impressions today as someone who doesn't have the nostalgia, doesn't have bias with the original version of Metal Gear Solid 3. So
Talk to me.
what up, what up? You talk to me, man. You're the man of the hour right now. I didn't get to play Delta.
Great. I got to the event, like you see like the big the big block with the Delta sign there. Super cool. So, like the room with the screens and stuff is where like people were kind of just chilling. But again, not a lot of people in there. You get to pick either PC or console. I only chose the PS5 because I'm probably gonna play on PC, but with the PS5 controller. Yeah. And for the PC, I had an Xbox controller, so I don't want to like mix match what I'm probably gonna play with.
I got you. Yeah.
So I picked the PS5, and
so wait, real quick. So they did have a mouse keyboard controls if you wanted to, though, right? Like
no, they only had Xbox controller for the PC.
Huh.
Yeah. So there was no mouse and keyboard.
That's interesting. Because I'm sure they have. I mean, they're not going to require you to play controller, right? There's no way.
Right. Since there's such a limited amount of time you get to be in that seat, I kind of skipped some of the cutscenes just
I don't blame
to
you,
the actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Because again, like the cutscenes are what, like 15 minutes long.
Some of them can get pretty, Some of them can get
in the beginning. So like
sure.
I did notice some things, like the guy with the scar on his face, Major something. What's his name? Major Zero.
Oh, at the very beginning. Yeah,
he looks really
Zero.
good. Like again, graphics are sick. Like there's so much detail. It looks really good. One thing I did notice, the sequence when like in the beginning where he jumps out the plane to do the
Halo jump. Yeah.
The Halo jump. There is, I don't know if this is in the original game too, but there's an option to like change your view.
So to look down his eyes.
Like, look out of his eyes.
Yeah. You could do that in the old one too.
Is that in the original too?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was pretty cool, like a cool, like immersive moment.
Yeah.
Get through all that. I mean, again, all the cutscenes, all the chatter, all the radio calls. Oh, I forgot to mention in the beginning there is like before you start, there's a bunch of settings you can choose, like difficulty, stuff like that. But there's also a classic. It's like a new style versus a classic style.
Yeah.
So obviously the classic is like more zoomed out a little bit.
Yeah, the camera's fixed, right?
Like similar to the other one.
Almost like you're playing WoW, like you're looking down on the character.
Right, like the original version, pretty much. Like, and then the new style is more of a like a modern third-person view. So I obviously chose the new version.
Yeah.
Wasn't comfortable with the old version.
Exactly.
But I mean, just being able, like, walking around, like just mashing buttons, trying to get a feel for the game, it felt really good. It felt really, really nice. Like, very familiar for somebody who plays like third-person games.
So it was like L2 to aim, R2 to shoot, the standard.
Yeah, so for a PS5 controller, it was L2 to aim, like R2 to shoot. Melee was like R1.
Oh, that's interesting.
L1. It was something like that. I know, like, you had to press one button to aim, one to shoot.
Yeah.
And it's like one to knife, one to melee, stuff like that. There's like a section, not a section. There's like a setting where you can have like the tips more frequently. So I kind of chose that.
Oh shit! Wow, that's cool.
Just to streamline the experience.
So like stuff comes up like button prompts, like
Yeah, it's like X to vault over a log, or
cool.
this to like grab a person, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or like do this to change like your weapons, and so it's kind of like more geared to, I guess, newcomers, like you said, like new people trying the game. So that was nice.
So real quick before we talk about more gameplay stuff, so you said there's options when you first start the game. There's the old school controls. There's the new controls. There's difficulty settings. Did you happen to look through them? Like, was it like very easy, normal?
So there was like easy, normal, all the way to, I think you mentioned like that extra hard version. European Extreme? I don't know if it was called Euro Extreme. I think it was called Extreme.
Oh, just Extreme.
But I didn't get a good glance. Again, like I was just clicking fast just to try to get through. But there was a list of a bunch of difficulties that you could choose from.
So was there, after that menu, was there one, or before it, was there one that said like, I like MGS1, I like MGS2, I'm playing MGS for the first time? Or was that on option?
Yes, there was. I picked the MGS for the first time option.
What were the other ones? Do you remember off the top of your head?
I think what you just said. Yeah.
Just those two? Or those three?
There were three.
Oh, wow. So they didn't add any new ones.
So I think like more seasoned people could choose a different option that they like.
Yeah, that doesn't... So that doesn't really mess with your game too much. It's not like difficulty settings or anything. The reason why I ask is there was actually a kind of a pseudo remake before this for the 3DS, like the little Nintendo, almost like a Game Boy, you know what I mean? The 3DS.
Right.
And they added more options because that game came out after, for example, MGS4 came out, Peace Walker, which is another Metal Gear game, came out. So they added those retroactively since those games came out before the remake, if that makes sense. It's interesting that they didn't add any in this one.
It's like I only got towards the part where it's like that brick building.
Razvet,
like,
yeah.
There's a bunch of guards there. That's as far as I got.
Did you take them all out and stuff?
Specific questions. No, I didn't. Like, I got to right there. Then they turn the lights on and say, "Hey, thanks for coming by.
Gotcha.
Get the fuck out of here." I was
yeah.
like, okay.
The map before that is the bridge map. You remember that area?
Yes.
Did you shoot down the Hornet's Nest and all that?
Yes, I shot the Hornet's Nest, and the bees come out.
Yeah.
Chase that one guy across, and like the two other guys, they follow him as well.
Okay.
The bridge is very sensitive in the sense that like if you get close to the edge, you're gonna fall off.
Yep. It's like that in the old game
I'm not proud to say that I did fall off and I misclicked.
Oh, you pressed X.
To my death. So I got like a screen that like, obviously it's like Snake is dead, and then it said said like, what did it say?
Time paradox.
Something interesting. What?
Time paradox.
Yes, I don't know what that meant.
So I won't get into the details, but basically this is the first Metal Gear game chronologically. So like it's just a little tongue-in-cheek joke where if Snake dies in this game, like the whole series wouldn't exist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's what it's
cool
referencing.
I'm playing like the first game in the sequence, so it's not like spoiling too much for me, I guess.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like Star Wars, where like the originals are actually in the future, and the prequels that came out when we were kids take place before that. It's kind of like that, where like 3 is the first game, but that came out in 2004 when the original Metal Gear Solid game came out in 98. So it's kind of all over the place, But yeah, technically one of the reasons why they're making Delta is exactly for people like you that are like, hey, I have an interest in this series. The controls are fucking insane. I can't wrap my head around them. So I'm just going to wait for the remake. And that's why they remade this game, because it is the origin of the entire series, technically, from a lore perspective. So yeah, you're joining at a great time, man, honestly. So
I think you mentioned like the bullet drop for the tranquilizer.
Oh yeah,
that's a thing for sure.
But
not,
okay, cool.
Not as much if you like free aim it. It's
free
like,
aim as in first person.
But if you aim down the sights, it's not as much.
So it's the opposite of what I just said. So if you're aiming like third person, it drops a shitload, from what you can tell.
Yeah.
If you're aiming, so it's just like Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, huh?
Yeah, that's so when you aim down the iron sights, it's not as much bullet drop. Because I was trying to shoot some of the frogs that I saw.
Yeah.
Like those squeaky frogs, whatever.
Oh, the Keraton?
I noticed. I noticed a big drop. So I was like, oh, okay, interesting.
Huh.
The rolling is like super smooth. I like that a lot. There's no sprint, right? There's like just regular running and then like the crouch, like the slow walk.
Yeah. So in the original game, there was the normal running speed, and then there's the D-pad. So like the analog, not the analog stick, but the D-pad on the left. You could do what's called stalking in the original game. But I think in this one you can crouch walk, right? So it's been replaced by crouch walking.
So you press L1 and it was like a slower like walk, like a crouch walk. Like you didn't like crouch all the way down, but you just like kind of stalked walked. If that makes any sense.
Oh wait, but L1 is to crouch, or is
L1 was just to, like, so you run around like with just normal speed with the analog stick, and L1 was to like slow walk, like your what your
stalking? Yeah.
Stalking, yeah, exactly.
And,
the screen kind of went like a little bit like black on the edges.
Oh wow, so it is still in the game. I don't know if they confirmed that, if I've just been living under a rock, but I thought they were saying that crouch walking replaced stalking, but maybe not.
I'm pretty sure I pressed L1. I just walked like super.
So it is, yeah. So it was stalking, huh? So that was usually, like I said, on the D-pad. So what's the D-pad? Did you mess around with like the?
I actually did not mess. Oh, the D-pad. I think when I was trying to. Oh, the D-pad was changing weapons. So I think I would hold a direction and then flick the right stick to switch weapons and stuff like that.
So it's like Phantom Pain, kind of. I'm assuming they're adapting it from that.
I mean, I'm saying like I know.
Yeah.
So the stalking was L1. Like circle was just like crouch, and then you can hold circle to prone all the way.
Circle was crouch.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Crouch.
I'm gonna be
X is like
gonna be fumbling around.
It's gonna be hard for you.
Yeah.
But again, you have the option to do the
legacy,
the original side. So whatever. But X was like vault over stuff like a slash action button to like climb up trees.
Oh wow.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
What else? R2 is like to do the CQC.
CQC, yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah, CQC.
Or like grab somebody. I think for shooting it was L2, hold L2 to aim down, and R1 to shoot.
Yeah, that's the
Or
standard.
R2 to shoot, something
Makes
like
sense.
that. Oh, so I did look at some of the costumes. Costumes or the uniforms, whatever.
Like camouflage.
They were like the camouflages. There were, I think, some of the standard ones like the woodland stuff. There was one that I think that wasn't in the original. It was like a full crocodile suit.
Oh yeah. That's a DLC one.
Like a full suit, and like it gave you the bonus. I give you some food. It gave you an extra bonus or whatever.
Oh, what really has an added effect?
Yeah. So some of the camos didn't have any effects.
Yeah.
And then some of them had some like added effects.
Damn. So I wonder what the croc one is.
The crocodile one had like you eat raw food, you get like a bonus or whatever, something like that.
That's interesting. That's cool that all the DLC stuff is gonna have something. Oh, we're seeing it on screen right now. Actually.
Yeah.
So they're asking if the demo made you want to pre-order if you haven't pre-ordered just yet. If playing it is convincing you to order it, to buy it.
I only went to there because I wanted to actually play the game, so this is kind of just reinforcing my pre-order. I'm not a big pre-order guy. I'm more just I'll buy it when it releases. But if I get to play the game earlier, then I'll pre-order it. Like this game is so like detailed. Like every little thing matters. So like I think that I want to spend as much time as possible to play.
Yeah.
Hopefully you would like to play more. So I'll probably do the deluxe remaster. Super cool edition to play a couple days earlier. Yeah,
I'll link you the one that edition that it sounds like you want to get. But yeah, I think people just want to know if like since you're someone who's coming from like a non-Metal Gear background, if it convinced you. If it's only 20 minutes, but like from those 20 minutes, do you think you're gonna get it? But it sounds like you are.
What threw me off too, like for the original, was the camera view. Like you didn't get to see. I think you don't get the opportunity to. I mean, this is my experience personally. I don't think you got the experience to like look at the world a lot, or like the environment. Like the new style, you get to like really look at everything and see like how detailed everything is. Also, too, I just remembered the loading screens. People were like, I think last time I looked at your stream, people were like kind of curious about that. Yeah, it's like a second. It's super quick.
That's what I kind of guessed because they're pseudo loading screens. They're not actually loading anything. It's just like to recreate the feeling of the old game, because the old game, being a PS2 game, did have those restrictions where it kind of had to like preload as you're transitioning maps, the next map that you just went into. But this being a fucking 2025, version of the game, they just implemented that as like a little, I don't know why they did it, but a lot of people were curious about that, and I'm glad you were able to confirm it's literally like a split second. Cause
it was super quick. Like, I mean, I was playing on the PS5 too, so I'm sure your PC will be faster, but that was super quick.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I think it's easy. I think in this game, like the remake, I think it's easier to get more camouflage, because I did like roll around in the mud for a second, and I got that achievement where it's like get like 95%.
Oh wow!
Camouflage. So like I rolled in the I went prone in the mud, and I got that achievement instantly. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh shit! So maybe they did some like stuff with the effects where like the mud sticks to you harder.
Yeah. So in the old game, you would kind of get like brown on your camo, but I don't think. Guys, do you remember if it affects your camo index in the original game? It doesn't, right? Mud and stuff like that. I think that's a new thing that they added in Delta. What's cool is that achievements were active for you, and two, that they kept some of the original ones, because that achievement that you just described is an original one. I remember doing that after you fight. Well, you don't know, but these guys will know. After you fight the end, you get the moss camo, and you lay down near his fighting arena, and you get that same achievement of achieving. I think it was actually 100% camo index in the old one, but
yeah, there was a couple achievements that I got, like just for like starting the game, and like what else did I get achievement wise? Shooting some of the keratins. Yeah, the frog guys.
Did you see any ducks?
I did see ducks actually.
Yeah, those are brand new.
I did see ducks. I'm pretty sure I did.
Like the little ones with the ghillie suit on and stuff, the little camo.
Yes. Yeah. I forget where, but I did see a duck. I remember I was like, what is this?
So that's a brand new collectible. The frogs have always been in the game that you kind of shoot, but the other ones, I don't know what it unlocks. I think it unlocks camo, they said, actually. Might be the tuxedo.
The frogs seem to be in the same place, too.
Yeah, I kind of suspected that, but it's cool that they added the ducks, because it gives you like an extra thing to do.
Cool. I'm super excited to play officially.
Oh, one more thing, Pete. I just remembered on stream. So you had a compass on the bottom left?
Yes.
Oh, that's new.
You have a compass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was new. Compass like that.
You think you would have needed that?
What was that?
You think you would have needed that? Like, do you think it's like for someone like you who's never played the original, obviously you don't know where to go next, but do you think the game seems like it's open, right? When you first play it, like it looks like pretty big maps. It's not open world, obviously, but it looks like, you know, multiple routes and stuff. But do you think you could have figured out where to go next without the compass? Because I don't know how to feel about that yet. That wasn't part of the original game, and I don't think. And again, speaking from someone who's played this game way too many times, I'm kind of biased, but I don't think the game warrants a compass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like it's kind. I mean, it's a pretty linear style with like different routes you could take, but it kind of leads to the same path.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like, I don't think it's very necessary, but I mean, it's cool that it's there. I guess if you're not really like a huge gamer, I mean. Pete's a gamer. Like he's not a Metal Gear gamer yet, but I mean, Pete plays games, so it's not like he's like, you know, fumbling around when he's playing games. It's just,
yeah, I'm just wondering. Pretty headstrong when it comes to like directional, like linear games. I could just figure it out, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just wondering about that. My bad. You could continue.
No, I mean, yeah, I think I touched on everything I remember. It was a cool experience. I mean, 20 more days it comes out, right? Something like that.
Yeah. We're pretty much, at the 20-day mark, I think, today, right? Yeah, for early access at least.
26 for early access. So someone's asked how far did I make it? I made it to like that big brick building. Well, it's kind of broken down with like a couple people there just trying to like silent kill them, and they told me to stop. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, he made it to the first Razvet in encounter. When you first get to Razvet.
Yeah, I looked around my shoulder. I saw people like getting past that, like they were like talking to like in that cutscene with the guy, the Raz guy, whatever. Yeah. And Ocelot too. Like I saw like a cutscene where he shot like a piece of metal and it ricocheted off and killed somebody else. I was like, what the hell? That's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, that's the Ocelot cutscene. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that you didn't watch the cutscenes while you were there. One, because the time was limited, but two, because like I think it's gonna be a better experience like in the comfort of your own home, just like being immersed in the game and watching the cutscenes at that point. You know.
Right.
I think you played it smart and like just tested out the gameplay. Like that's the main thing, you know. So.
Yeah, especially because it was the thing that turned me off. In the beginning,
exactly.
Like when I first tried it. So this time around is definitely a good experience.